Are you a purpose-driven entrepreneur struggling to get web traffic that converts into paying clients? Stop wasting time and money. Discover how to position yourself as the go-to authority in your niche or industry. Infuse your wow website with the best unmarketing strategies and drive traffic to your website that converts to leads and clients. Listen to the Unmarket Your Business podcast today and watch as your ideal clients find you with ease. Let's head into the studio now with our hostess with the mostest, Carol J. Dunlop. Hey everybody, what's up? Bienvenidos, mi amigas and amigos. Throwing a little Spanish in there. You know, I've been learning. Might as well. I'm living here, right? I hope everybody is great and wonderful and counting down the holidays. Thank God the government is back open. We can feel free to move about the cabin. I know a lot of people are happy about that, but that's a good thing. Today, I am your hostess with the mostest, Carol J. Dunlop. I am known as the Online Wow Strategist, and I'm a 10-time Amazon best-selling author. And one thing you may not know is I've helped nearly 100 purpose-driven entrepreneurs to also become best-selling authors. I'm very proud of that. That I could be a part of their best-selling journey. That's amazing. So we've been talking a lot about marketing coaches, the conversations you need to have, and all of that. And I wanted to make sure that we did not leave out our website, because our website is the hub of our marketing strategy. It's where everything starts, ends, goes on, and all of that. So today we're going to be talking about, addressing how to convert your web traffic into paying clients. I got 9 ways for you to do it, and you're going to want to stick around for all those 9 ways because it is really going to help you, especially now. We're close to Thanksgiving, only a week and a half or so, something like that. In 2 weeks, there will be Thanksgiving. We'll be eating like kings and queens. And then we go straight into Christmas and then straight into January. So it's coming up on a busy time. And I wanted to make sure that you are prepared for that. So guess what I'm doing? I'm doing something different for Black Friday this year. While everyone else is selling, I am giving. I'm actually giving you 5 complete marketing toolkits absolutely free. And that is going to be right when Black Friday hits. Now, each day has a theme, and each day you will get one valuable gift. There's templates, there's trainings, there's strategies, and there are systems to help you market better, sell more, and things that will affect your bottom line. The total value of the gifts that I am giving you this Black Friday weekend extravaganza is over $1,000. And guess what? Your investment is zero. Unless you want to upgrade and get some stuff, which I will have for you. If you want to go deeper, get some more things. But, all those gifts are going to be yours for free. So stay tuned. You're going to hear more about it. And I will be putting out some information. If you are not on my email list right now, because that's where most of it's going to be coming from, you need to get on there. And if you go to csicorporation.com/planner, you can jump on the email list and at the same time download your free WOW website planner. Lots of free stuff going on, right? Okay, everyone, it is tech time. The technology I'm talking about today for tech time is Canva. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it before, sung its praises and all of that, but I want to be sure that you are using Canva. Have you used it before? Have you wondered what it's about? Well, I learned about it, I don't know, it's been a while. It's been a while ago, over 5 years ago. And I don't even know when they started. But to me, it was like, hey, I'm a graphic designer. I don't need Canva. And then I got involved with 2 ladies, and we were doing the Write Books That Sell Now program. And one or both of them, I can't remember, loved Canva and used it for just about all of our graphics, including me. I was doing graphics and stuff, and she was using it. I'm like, let me go check this thing out. So I checked it out, and I really liked it. Kept on the free for a long time. The paid version is only between $12 or $15, depending on if you go yearly or monthly. And it's worth every single penny. I want to let you know. Canva has been my go-to graphic creation software when I want something quick or when I want something just a little bit more than what I can do on some of the graphic design programs that I use. I mean, of course, I use Adobe. I can do anything I want, but Canva just lets me do it really, really free. Really, really fast. And a lot of the things they do are free. So even if you're on the free version, you still get a lot. You just don't get all of the graphics. Some of them are free or not, whatever. And I don't know because I love using it. I use it for everything and it really helps me. So go and get Canva. Go to canva.com and sign up. All right, today, as I said before, I've got something really good for you. 9 ways to convert web traffic into not only clients, but paying clients. And you say, well, Carol, aren't all clients paying? Sometimes you got to fire them. They don't pay. But we're going to get some paying, loyal clients for you. So stay tuned. That's on the other side. What's holding you back from hitting go on your marketing plan? Fear, being unsure, imposter syndrome, frustration? That stops now. What if I showed you how to reach your target audience and get them to buy? How to make social media marketing easy? How to understand the power of email marketing? And how to conquer your fear of putting yourself out there? What if I provided you with simple tools and techniques, easy to implement training that bring you clarity, and give you the expertise and the know-how to convert marketing into money? Hey there, I'm Carol J. Dunlop, the online wild strategist and 6-time best-selling author. I teach purpose-driven entrepreneurs just like you to convert marketing into money. If you're a purpose-driven entrepreneur who's ready to stop allowing fear and frustration to keep you stuck and instead embrace clarity, authority, and expert instruction to convert your marketing strategies into money in the bank, then you need to join the Unmarketing Academy. In the Academy, you'll take a deep dive into the tools, techniques, and trainings that helped me and my husband to sustain our successful business in spite of the 2008 recession, 2 major health crises, and of course, the pandemic. The Academy is about replacing expensive, frustrating, and overwhelming marketing practices with simple, easy to implement marketing resources that get you in front of your target audience and get you paid. This Academy is for purpose-driven entrepreneurs who crave simple marketing strategies, coaches who need real-life trainings to take the overwhelm out of marketing, small business owners who are ready to conquer their fear of putting themselves out there, service providers who want to use social media and email marketing effectively, action takers who are ready to go live without fear. Marketing business successfully takes work and marketing. Without marketing, they don't know you exist. If you're ready to convert your marketing into money, you need to join the Unmarketing Academy. Join the Unmarketing Academy today by going to unmarketyourbusiness.com/join. Okay, you ready? You got your pen and pencil or your laptop, notebook, iPad, whatever it is that you can take notes on, because you're going to need to take notes because this is going to help you. By the end of this 9 ways, you're going to have a perfect website, a perfect attraction system, marketing system, and you're going to be welcoming in some clients on a regular basis. Who wants to do that? Me. I hear everybody saying me. Okay, here we go. All right, number 1 is to optimize your website for search. And what that means is you want to be in the middle of the street, of the internet streets, saying, hey, I am over here. Come over here and see what I have. Come and enjoy everything. You know how they do when they're on the side of the street or in the circus or something. I forgot what they call them. No, they're not promoters. I forgot what they call them, but trying to get you in there. And certainly on these Mexican streets, when you're going down Fifth Avenue, everybody and their mother's brother's, husband's cousin is out there trying to get you to get into their shop and come and shop with them. So basically optimizing your site for search lets you know that, hey, Google, come over here and show people what I have. You need to make sure you're using your keywords. What are your keywords? Those are the words that when people hear them, they think about you, right? It could be one keyword. It's going to be more than one. A keyword phrase is going to be 2 or 3 different keywords that kind of make up a sentence, So get those keywords together. I think I have, if you go to the blog on CSI Corporation, there's tons of articles about keywords and how to do them. So go do that. The other thing you want to do is optimize your titles. You're putting your keywords in your titles for your blog posts, even on your pages, sections of content and text that's on your pages. You want to make sure that you have keywords sprinkled all throughout there, but that it makes sense, because remember, you're writing for people, you're not writing for bots. And then sometimes you're writing for people and for bots, because Google has some bots that's going to search your site. And one thing that people leave out, and that's the alt text, is the image that you put into the area that says alt text when you're uploading an image. And the reason that you're doing that is because people with disabilities and regular people, but especially people with disabilities, the web can't, they can't understand. The search engines don't know what an image is right now. AI may help them, but it doesn't know what an image is. So if you put that descriptive text into the alt text for each image you upload, I mean it, each image, and just name the thing, it will help with people with disabilities, and it will help with Google knowing what's going on your page, right? So get your alt images together, make sure you're using your keywords, and sprinkle that stuff through all your titles, all your content. Number 2, you need to make sure that you address on your website the who, the what, and the why in all of your content, in your graphics, in your text, in your videos, in your audios, whatever. The who, what, and why is: who is your audience? Who do you serve? What is their major problem? In other words, what's keeping them up at night or keeping them from getting any sleep at night, because this problem is bothering them. And I want to let you know, it's not clarity. Clarity is not keeping anybody up at night, because they got other things to worry about. Up until today, people were worrying about, is the government going to reopen? Can I fly? Can I fly safely? And that type of stuff. So now we can say, yes, I think that we can. We're getting back on track. Anyway, and then you need to know your why and why you're doing this. So you need to know who you're talking to, what their biggest problem is, and why you're doing this. You're doing this to help them do what? Make better smoothies, get better recipes, market better in their life. You need to know those things and sprinkle it throughout all your content. All your content needs to lead to the same conclusion. I know who I'm talking to. I know what the problem is. And I know what my why is. And I know what their why is for coming here. Okay, number 3 is to be interesting. And how do you do that? By guesting. I want you to guest on podcasts, live streams, blog posts, summits, and even bundles. You could be a participant in a bundle. What does that do? That shows that you know that you're the bomb.com, and you're showing everybody, and you're being interesting with your stories and all the things that you're talking about, and you're promoting at the same time. When you're having a conversation with someone on their podcast, they're lending you their platform so that you can come and talk about the things that you want to talk about that's going to help their audience be better at whatever it is they're trying to do. So be interesting. Create your podcast pitch, your story, all of this stuff, so that people will look at you and say, oh, I want you on my site. I want you on my live. I want you to guest on my podcast. So be an interesting person and do some things, and then tell people about it, that you're doing stuff, so that your audience can follow you into these different things that you're doing. And you can get new people to say, oh my gosh, I never even knew she existed. Oh, this is awesome. All right. Number 4 is to use pretty links instead of bit.ly or a tiny URL. The reason I say that is when you use pretty links, you can download it as a plugin that's free into your website, and you will brand your links with your website at the same time that you're shortening them. So my 2 sites, unmarketyourbusiness.com and csicorporation.com, when I have events and products, I want to get down to the least amount of characters that I can, including my domain name. And I always want my domain name out there. With bit.ly, bit.ly, or tinyurl.com, who are you advertising? You're advertising bit.ly and tinyurl. let's advertise our own stuff. Let's brand our own things. Unmarketyourbusiness.com/ whatever this coaching program, this event is, whatever. I try to use like one or two words or maybe even just letters, because I want people to know this site is holding this stuff and I want you to come here. And usually they say that people will click on bit.ly links faster than the regular link because they want to know what it is. Well, you can still maintain that mystery. Just make sure your site is up there. Well, it does with pretty links. It makes sure your site, your whole URL is showing, and then you can adjust that end part. And you don't really have to worry about, oh my gosh, this stuff is taken. Have you ever went into a bit.ly and try to get something? Oh, that's taken. That's taken. That's taken. You don't have to worry about that with pretty links unless you've already created another pretty link for that particular thing. So use them. It's free. They do have an upgrade, but they're really good. All right. The next one, and number 6, is be welcoming. Be welcoming to guest posts, guests on your podcast, collaborating with people, being part of other things you can promote on your website. And that's why we go back to be interesting, right? So if you're going to be interesting and get out there and guest on podcast summits, lives, and all of that thing, I want you to be welcoming when you're doing it. And I want you to be welcoming on your site. Make everybody feel like, okay, you're welcome. You are a welcome person. I've been looking for you, especially if you know know your who, your what, and why. Then you can welcome them in knowing their language. And I'm not talking about Spanish or English. I'm talking about the language that they speak in their industry or what they're doing. Or if they're part of your industry, you know that they know these terms, and you talk to them like, I know what you're going through. I know that you stay up at night listening to this because you're trying not to think about that. Put yourself in their shoes. Be welcoming, be accommodating to your guests. Okay, the next one is take action. And by take action, I mean to do something. Like I said, you need to be out there guesting. You need to be on lives. You need to be probably doing your own lives. You need to be doing your own podcast, guesting on podcasts, whatever. People just need to see you everywhere. And they need to think, oh my gosh, she's everywhere. She's doing all this stuff, all these different things, because it gets you noticed. Then when you're noticed, they're like, oh, and she's speaking my language too. She knows what I need, and she's going to help me with this. So that's why you need to take action. And you need to tell your audience that you're taking action. You need to tell your audience what you're doing, just like I'm telling you now, a little bit over 2 weeks before Black Friday hits, that I'm doing this 5 days of gifts for you, and I'm giving you over $1,000 in gifts. Right? So you can be on the lookout for that. You're like, you're not even going to turn your nose. I'm like, no, I don't need that. Everybody needs some great gifts that's going to help them market their business better with less effort and more results. Don't you want that? I know that you do. Number 8 is to showcase your clients. You got some clients? Tell everybody about them. This is part of the take action. Showcase your clients on your website with testimonials, with case studies, with blog posts. Just talk about them. Talk about how awesome they are, how good they are, how they've done what you told them to do, or how they took something that you said to do and they turned it into something else fabulous that you never even thought about. Talk about it. Talk about your clients in a good way all the time. And this is one thing for you. Do not talk bad about your people. You may go through things in your head and you may think whatever, but do not let that stuff pass your lips and come out of your mouth, because if you think bad about them or talk bad about them, they're not going to patronize you, even if they never knew that you spoke, because we are in the universe and we get all these radio waves and vibes and all of this stuff. And you've got to keep those good vibes going. You got to put out good vibes. You got to keep good vibes. You got to reflect good vibes. Because if you reflect goodness and awesomeness, then you're going to naturally attract, the universe is going to naturally bring you more goodness and awesomeness and gratefulness. And be grateful for your clients. That's why you're showcasing them. Like, thank God this person came to me because she couldn't do this without me, and I helped her, and now look at her. She doesn't even need me anymore. Maybe they've outgrown you. That's fine. Just get some more people at that level. It'll be okay. The universe will keep on bringing it to you. And finally, number 9, share your knowledge. And that kind of goes without saying, but share your knowledge about what you do. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to toot your horn. Don't be afraid to talk about what you've done, what you're going to do, the good and the bad, the slow and the fast, whatever. Tell everyone about it. Tell them all about it. Because the more you talk about you, your struggles, your goodness, your testimonials, all the things that you're doing, the more people are going to listen. Now, don't be droning on and on and on. Nobody likes a braggart, but you need to be telling people, because a closed mouth does not get fed. So open your mouth, talk about what you're doing, share it, get it out there. So let's go over these 9 ways again. Number 1 is to optimize your website for search. Google is searching for great content to give to their the people that come up and use them. Google, Bing, any of those search engines. They want good stuff. So optimize your stuff for search and say, hey, I'm over here. Remember to tell people blah, blah, blah. Number 2, make sure you address the who, the what, and the why. Who are you talking to? What is their biggest problem? And what is your why for doing this? So you can communicate that to them and connect. It's all about connections and making relationships work for both of y'all. Okay, the third one is to be interesting. So what have you done in your life? What's your story? What's your testimony? What are the things you've gone through? Tell everybody about it. Guest speaking. You can speak at a summit, speak on podcasts, live streams, wherever you can tell it. Tell it, and don't stop telling it. Tell the whole story. Tell the true story. Tell the things that you didn't think anybody would think was important, because a lot of people out there are going through stuff just like you. The next one, use pretty links instead of bit.ly. Remember, we're all about branding. We're all about marketing. We're all about converting this web traffic into clients. And that is a great way to do it, because when you post on social or put things out there in podcasts and stuff like that, your link is going to start with whatever your URL is, and then end with whatever descriptor that you're going to use for that program or freebie thing you're doing, your podcast, whatever, right? The next one is to be creative. You need to really do your own events. And I think I might have skipped this before, even though I was going down the list, I might have skipped it. Be creative. Do your own events. Don't just guest on other people's events. Do your own challenges, bundles, summits, books, podcasts. Do your own stuff and put that out there. Because if nobody's talking about you, that's not a good thing. We need people to be talking about what you've done, what you're doing, what you're going to do. Put it out there. Which brings me to this point that I have a new book that is going to be coming out. I'm going to start working on it at the beginning of the year. And it's all about women who are in the perfect position to soar and be great. I'll tell you more about it as we go on, but since we're talking about putting your stuff out there, I just thought I'd let you know. Yes, I did skip that, didn't I? All right. Now the next one, I'm glad I went over. And the next one is be welcoming to guests, promote them via your website. When you're guesting on stuff, make sure that you let your people know that you're guesting, so that you're saying, hey, I'm a great guest because I will promote your stuff, because they're getting something out of it and you are getting something out of it. Number 7 is to take action. Tell your audience what you're doing, just like I did the 5 days of gifts. I got a new book that I'm going to be working on in the beginning of the year. Now y'all know, and you'll be watching out for it as I get closer to it and bring more information out there. Number 8 is to showcase your clients. Everyone loves to be the subject of great talk. They've done something good. So use that to showcase your clients and tell them all the awesomeness that they're doing. You never know who's looking at you, right? Who's watching. And then finally, share your knowledge. Don't be scared to share your knowledge about what you're doing, because that's how you're going to get clients. You're making relationships with them. You're helping them. It's going to be great. Now, the best way to convert clients is to keep your site up and running so that they can find your website, browse it, figure out what they need, and start paying you. How do you accomplish this? By keeping hackers at bay, keeping them away from your website so you don't have to worry about them. And you can download our 9 ways to stop hackers, spammers, and malware infections from taking your WordPress website down. And you can find that by going to csicorporation.com redefining.com and click on the free biz resources section, and you can download that absolutely free. So go do it right now, as a matter of fact. Is your website ready for prime time? When your ideal prospects land on your website, do they see the true professional you are, or are they greeted by a site that's not quite ready for prime time? For 30 years, we've helped coaches and service providers transform their online presence into powerful client-attracting machines. As a premier website designers in the Atlanta area, we don't just build websites, we create conversion engines that work for you 24/7. Why choose CSI for your wow website? We're experts in authority marketing. We help you convert web visitors into paying clients with our proven unmarketing strategy. We offer complete protection. We'll work hard to keep your website safe from hackers and accessible to all. And we offer purpose-driven results, custom designed for coaches and service providers who want to make a real impact. If you're ready to make an impact with your website, download our free Wow Website Planner today. Inside this planner, it'll give you all the information you need to create your own wow website. Whether you use us or someone else, you need a wow website that converts web visitors into paying clients. So go to csicorporation.com/planner right now and download the free Wow Website Planner. Did you enjoy that? I hope you did. And I hope that you're going to take these things to heart and you're going to do them, because these 9 ways will end up getting you more clients and making you more money and helping you get more confidence so you can kind of wash, rinse, repeat and do them all again. My client success story for today is Robert McRae. Thank you so much, Robert, for being a part of my universe. He came to me by way of the Power of Your Story Summit. I think he was a guest from one of the speakers, and we've been in awesome communication about his projects himself. He's got a new book coming out that he is working on, and I've enjoyed the conversation so much with Robert. He replies to my emails and makes me smile every time. So thank you so much, Robert McRae, for being part of my tribe. Hey there, would you like to be a guest on the Unmarket Your Business podcast? Simple. All you need to do is go to unmarketyourbusiness.com/podcast. Ready for your spotlight? Be on the lookout. All you need to do is be awesome by either being a client or by letting me know you used, did, or followed the advice you heard right here on a previous episode. Post it on social and be sure to tag me at CSI Corporation and use the hashtag Best Unmarketing Strategy. I'm looking to spotlight you. We went through the 9 ways to convert web traffic into paying clients. And this is my challenge that I have for you. I want you to choose 2 ways, 2 of those 9 that you're going to tackle this week. And then each week, I want you to do 2 more until you get them all done, because you and your bottom line will thank me. Now, let's recap what we were talking about. Number 1, optimizing your website gets you and your business found. That's it. It gets you and your business found. So make sure that you optimize. Number 2, guesting is marketing, whether it's summits, podcasts, lives, or blogs. It's getting new eyeballs on you and what you do. So get out there and start guesting. And the final one, taking action, is the key to getting things done. Without taking action, none of this stuff gets done. I just told you 9 things that you need to do. My challenge is for you to do them, take action and do them. So without taking action, nothing happens. So we can't let that happen, right? So get out there and take some action now. Would you like to get free coaching from me? Simple. All you need to do is go to unmarketyourbusiness.com/podcast. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to get this book. And the book that I'm talking about today is the Purpose-Driven Entrepreneur's Daily Prayer Journal. We can't have too many prayers or ways to incorporate prayer into our daily lives and business. And that's exactly what this book does for you. It prompts you to think about how your relationship with God is, how your relationship is using prayer because there's a place in there for you to put your daily prayers, for you to pray. If you're wanting to pray about someone, you can put their name down, because a lot of times, someone will say, pray for me or whatever. And then when we get to the point when we're praying, we forget. So you can write their names down. There's a daily scripture, and there's a place for you to put down what you think about the scripture or how it hit you. And there's business goals. So business goals for you to write in there. So it's a lot of things. So the Purpose-Driven Entrepreneur's Daily Prayer Journal is definitely for you, because like I said, we can't have too many prayers or too many ways to incorporate prayer into our life. So go ahead and get it. You can find it on Amazon, or you can go to my site, csicorporation.com, into the shop section, and you can find it there, into the store section, and you can find it there. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to join me next time, because I'm going to have a very special guest, Valencia Holland, the style educator, and she's going to join me to talk about how your image affects everything and why it's so important for helping you to get clients. We go into a deep discussion about image and what it's all about, what she does, and you don't want to miss this. So if this episode has been valuable to you, or you've found a tidbit or something that's going to help you, I would love it if you would, number one, subscribe so you don't miss any issue that I put out there at all. And the other thing is, I would love for you to leave a review, because that helps others to find this podcast and to experience the awesomeness that I bring. So thank you very much again, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to the Unmarket Your Business podcast. Heard something you want to take action on? Great. Check out the show notes on unmarketyourbusiness.com/podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. Please do me a favor and leave a review or on whatever platform you use to access this podcast. It really helps us to spread the word and get this podcast in front of the entrepreneurs that need it. See you next episode.